All right, we're putting the focus on your finances. Getting a grip on your money now will set you up for a better future.
Investing can be overwhelming, especially with all the ups and downs we're seeing. But there really are steps you can take that simplify the process. So here with us now is Strategies for Wealth Management President and CEO Michael Lehrhaupt and Vice President, his lovely wife, Laura Lehrhaupt. So thank you both for being here.
Nice to be here, guys.
Thank you for coming, and thank the market yesterday. Finally went up for the first time in 30 years.
What goes down must come up, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Tara was saying, could it go any lower? Maybe that's why it went up. But you're saying, I have a very tough time not investing emotionally. You say that that is a pitfall.
It is. There are 3 essential keys to financial planning strategies, right? You have to keep these in mind. They're all affect each other. So the first one is keep your emotions out of it. And I know you said that's hard, but there's a reason why you have to keep your emotions out of it.
Yeah, look, you know, emotions and investing really never go together well. People make emotional decisions and it could come back to bite them, right? So if you look at the market every single day, it could drive you nuts.
It's driven me nuts.
Yeah, I know, but part of it is having financial strategies to understand upsides and downsides. Because the problem in emotions, nobody knows how far down it can go.
Right.
But if you had a plan, you knew that, you take some emotions out of it.
Right. So one of the things that helps keep your emotions out of it is to know the risk of your accounts. Because if you're in the dark about what you're really, you know, some people watch the news and it may not affect them or it may affect them greatly. So Michael, tell them what we have.
This is fascinating. When we say risk tolerance, right? Know your risk tolerance. Now, most people go to a broker or advisor and they go, are you a conservative investor? Are you aggressive investor? Are you moderate? We actually have a numerical way we can measure someone's risk tolerance from 0 to 100. 100 most risk, 0 no risk. And when you find out what we call your risk score, let's say your risk score is 25, but you find your portfolio is a risk of 50 or 60, there's a disconnect, right? And no wonder emotions go into it because you don't have a plan. So one thing is to find out your risk tolerance, understand what your risk tolerance is, and understand what your portfolio's risk tolerance is, and see if they match. And we can do that. We do that for our clients.
Yeah, and there is, just so everyone knows who's watching, when you see that QR code come on the screen, you can scan it there with your phone, and you'll be able to get your information. You've got your book, Rock Your Retirement.
Great book to get started and learn
about us.
Really, it's so important, because if you don't know what you're doing, this is a good entryway and a great place to start learning.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We have a lot of great information. It's a book about our philosophy, but we also help people. Everyone's unique. Everyone's in different stages.
Right.
So talking to people one-on-one is always important too. But the book is a great place to get to know us.
Well, and just a little sports analogy. I mean, it's good to have a coach because you're going to get farther, right? When we really want to succeed, we sometimes need a good coach.
Yes.
And you say, as far as an investment strategy, you need something that's offense and defense.
Exactly. You explain that.
Yeah, like just like football, you know, you would never see a football team go on and just play offense, right? There's a defense to it. And what we find is most people's financial strategy, or most brokers out there, right, are just playing offense. The gains, the gains, the gains.
Right.
Well, we have a saying, right? Win more by losing less.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about that? Win more by losing less.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you have to have an upside where you get gains, but you also have to prepare for the downside when the market is going down, as Scott had mentioned at the top of the segment here. It goes up and down. You need to prepare for both sides of the coin. Where is it going? Either way, you're good. These are how you keep your emotions out of it.
And I'll give you a quick example. We have accounts, right? They're not for everybody, but if they're right for you, we have accounts that have 0 downside risk and still participate in the upside. And they generally could work really well as a diversification strategy in someone's portfolio. Now you're like, give me a confused look. And that's the problem. We usually have to show it to someone because it's hard to tell it. Picture's worth 1,000 words. We could, 15 minutes or less on a Zoom, we could show people. But we have accounts that protect your downside from 0 risk, still give you upside, still participate. They are a lifesaver for a lot of our clients.
Yeah.
All right, so let's show the QR code once again. If you are interested in getting this free, it's complimentary book. It's awesome. It'll teach you a lot about everything. You can download the QR code right there, Strategies for Wealth Management, or give them a call, 203-372-4442. Also, their website is there, strategies4wm.com.
Well, I was saying this goes hand in hand with our show too. You know, we have a show on the network called Rock Your Retirement. So you know, it's kind of branded the Rock Your Retirement brand, so to speak.
You can see it all together.
We'd love to have you guys. Thanks for coming on.
So good to be here.
Always a pleasure.